Welcome back everyone to yet another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green version. We made it to Fuchsia City in both routes in the last two episodes. And now for this episode, this is going to be one of my favorite episodes just because I love the area we're going to. We've ran around Fuchsia City before, just a tiny little bit. But in this episode, we are going to go straight through these trees and we are going to go to one of my favorite places in the Kanto region. No matter what game you're playing, well, you know, because you only have a few to choose from. This is the Safari Zone. This is the catching game that we saw before. It costs you 500 Poké-Dollars, but we have plenty. They give you 30 Safari Balls, and you get access to so many new Pokemon that you haven't seen or like caught before. It's just awesome. I love this area. You only get 500 or 600 steps. I'm sorry. You only get 600 steps in this area. And then when you run out of steps or you run out of Pokeballs, then you have to get out, basically. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be catching a bunch of rare Pokemon. Well, not rare, but like, we're going to try to catch as many good Pokemon as we can. And at the same time, we're going to finish the puzzle, I guess? Excuse me, the puzzle that is the Safari game. Alright, so this is Execute. We've seen it at the Celadon gym before. Grass and Psychic. He's pretty cool. Come on, that's too oh, really? Execute, you trolling? Alright, so come on. Normally you can catch things with just the ball, with just the Safari Ball. Like, just Execute. That. And the Pokemon can run from you. That's one of the bleh things about it. Okay, here's another Execute. Let's try this. Let's see. Safari Ball. It didn't even shake. That's so stupid. Alright, it's watching carefully. That means it's gonna stick around for a turn. Let's try throwing a rock. What a rock does, it makes the Pokemon angry, and most often will make it, like, easier to catch because they'll be not focusing that much. But apparently it did nothing. Okay. One more try. Come on, can we at least get one shake out of you? That Execute does not like us. We're gonna run from it because it is trolling us. Hi, Execute. Have a rock. Yeah, we're angry. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. If you throw enough rocks at it, it will flee. I don't plan on using bait, because what bait does, it keeps the Pokemon around longer, but occasionally it'll make it a little more difficult to catch. Because they'll be distracted, but they'll be like, don't bother me, I'm eating, kind of. Alright, so we're going to use that Super Rod we got, and we are going to find Miss Goldine over here. See, let's just try using the straight ball. Come on, 1, 2, 3... Nice! I see, why couldn't Execute be like that? I think that would have been cool. Alright. It's the Water Queen. It's a queen. Alright. Go into the grass. Oh, free Pokeball. TM11 contains Sunny Day. Sunny Day, it's good if you have a Pokemon that has Solar Beam attached to it. Another Execute. You get one Safari Ball. And one shake. And one turn, apparently. I swear, if Execute don't want to be caught, then why do they show up? It's so not cool. So we got a full restore. There are a ton of items in this place. Let's see, Rest House. We're not gonna go there, only because it's kind of like a midway area, I guess. There's nothing really significant there. Huh, Nidoran. We haven't seen one of those since, like, Route 3, 4, can't remember. The one before Mount Moon. What do we got? Another, well, Nidoran female this time. I remember when I had one of you. I named her She-Hulk. Then she turned into Anastasia. Because she had to be a queen. Alright, trainer tips. The remaining time declines only when you walk. That's basically saying time is steps. The more you move, the less time you have. Alright, let's see, it's another trainer tips. Pokemon hide in tall grass. Really? You have to tell us that they hide in tall grass at this point of the game? Alright, so nothing to do here. We have 300 something steps. We're doing pretty good so far. Ooh, Nidorino. We never did get to evolve our male Nidoran. Safari Ball on that. 1 Shaker, 2 Shaker, 3 Shaker, BAM! And that catches a Nidorino. See, why are these Pokemon being so easy to catch? Why couldn't Execute be like this? Hear that, Execute? These Pokemon are better than you. Yeah, what? Anyway. Okay, so down this way is not the way we want to go. The thing that we're trying to do in the Safari game, if you can notice, it's kind of like a maze. We're trying to get 2 key items here. First off, we're trying to beat the Safari game, which we do by reaching the end of the maze. And the second thing, we're looking for a lost item. It's for a character that we didn't get to meet because I kind of rushed my way into the Safari Zone without thinking this through. You know, whatever. His name's the Warden. At the moment, he's missing something very important. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that, and let's just say that without that, we're not gonna be able to talk to him. Like, without that item, we can't talk to him. So we caught Rhyhorn. It's like heavy. It's a rock. It's a rhinoceros. It's a rocky rhinoceros. Let's get some fishing out of the way. Like, cause you know we haven't done a lot of fishing. I mean, we do need some water Pokemon throughout this series. Pokemon's on the hook. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, Seeking. I'm not gonna say the actual word because I don't remember if I've said it in this series or not. I always base that on how I use my language. If I've said the word, if I've said a bad or swear word earlier in the series, then I'll say it like later on in the series. Probably not that frequently, but you know. Seeking's data was added to Pokedex. Let's see, they're pretty big, and if none of you have ever heard of the meme, just look up yeah Seeking, but replace F with the actual word. Yeah. TM47 Steel Wing. That is a great move. I'm considering teaching that to Zephyros. Like, it's a really great move. It's just great. Like, there's no real way to describe it. Okay, so we still got some steps left. So we're gonna go down this way. You know, follow the little maze. Try and use as few steps as possible. Oh, is that what I think it is? We got the gold teeth! And this is exactly why we could not talk to the Warden. He has dentures, and he cannot speak without the dentures. And so we got double teamed just now. Never gonna teach that to someone unless I really need it. Ah, finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting word that no one would our campaign prize. Congratulations, you won! And we get HM03. It's Surf. Now we get to travel across the water. Like, that's just amazing, right? Like, you get to... And plus, a lot of different Pokemon can learn it, aside from water types. See, Surf, here it is. Like, Snorlax, or Jules, and Anastasia can both learn it. I didn't think Anastasia could learn it, because, like, the guide I had was, like, only Nidoking can learn it. But I guess they changed it, or typoed again. So we're gonna get rid of Poison Sting. We never use it. Matter of fact, we rarely use Anastasia as it is. That's probably gonna bite me in the butt later. But, oh well. So, let's... Okay, now that we've basically completed the Safari game, we can use... We're now pretty much free... Wait, why isn't... You should be able to surf now. Ah! We can't surf yet. I forgot that, but we didn't have that badge yet. The badge in this city is the badge that lets us surf. Why did I not remember this? We'll never know. Alright, come on. Pokemon's on the hook. What do we got? What do we got? It's another Seeking. Seeking, I already have one of you, but thank you for trying. Alright, one more. Pokemon's on the hook. What do we got? What is it now? Dratini! I'm not a huge fan of dragons, but I will say this. I love me some Dratini. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, the originals. Actually, I'm gonna be honest here. I've never used a Dragonite in a playthrough of the Kanto games. I've never used them. Let's see, so we got Dratini, long considered the mythical Pokemon, blah blah blah. We're not gonna nickname him, as always. So he's got his own little box right now, or her own little box. I think it was a girl. Let's see, no nibbles. I think that's enough for now. Let's start heading back the way we came, so we can get in some more grass. I don't know. I'm legit considering that. And what I just did, how I do that every episode, where I just spin around and whatever. That is a very good way to just spend an eternity, pretty much, in the Safari Zone. Alright, so, let's see. Wait, this executes the highest level we've seen. If I catch this, I'm gonna be mad. What? Really? We've seen execute level 23, 25, 24, and now 27, and the level 27 one is the one catch. And I just got a text message. Okay then, I'm not gonna answer that, but I will silence my phone for the rest of this episode. Yay, phones! Don't you love technology, people? I love technology. But yeah. So, we already caught a Rhyhorn. We're not gonna do anything with it. We're gonna be cool and just kind of go through here, see if there's anything we can catch that we haven't caught already. Tauros. Oh my god, that is... oh. Come on. Ah! Tauros is one of those rare Pokemon that you find in the Safari Zone, like, literally rare. Like, 1 in a million chance of finding. Same thing with, like, there's several of them. So we already caught and execute, so we don't need to deal with any of those buggers anymore. Alright, so... Nidorina, we've already got one of you. We've had you before. You can be gone from me. So you spin around. But yeah, what that does, you have to spend an infinite time in any area, like without really stepping anywhere. Just spin really fast, because it counts as a movement. And if you're moving in tall grass, that's when Pokemon can find you. And that kind of thing has been around since even the first games. You've been able to do that, except since you couldn't run in the first games, it was just like you have to tap the directions to move in that direction, kind of. As different or weird as that might have sounded. Alright, so we're gonna try using Sage's new move, Sweet Scent. Come on. So what Sweet Scent does, it's just like doing the spinning thing, except it takes a little bit longer. If you use it while you're in grass, it will find a Pokemon. Like, it attracts the wild Pokemon to you. As for whether or not that Pokemon will be rare, probably not. From my past experience. Now the cool thing is, though, once we beat this place's gym, we will be able to come back here and get even more Pokemon because of surfing. Because you encounter a bunch of different Pokemon while riding the waves as well. So Rhyhorn, we already have one of you. We don't need like 5 of you. We really don't. See if we can get anything via fishing. Pokemon's on the hook. I think we've pretty much exhausted all the common Pokemon out of this place. Kind of stinks. I used to remember this place having a lot more Pokemon. Oh well. Alright, so escape this Rhyhorn, because we really don't need more than one of a Pokemon. We really don't. Unless it's one of those really cool Pokemon or really stupid Pokemon that you just want to have a retarded team of, because I think that's funny. Like in Diamond and Pearl, just go through the Pokemon League with a team of like 6 Beedrill or something like that. I think that if you can do that, you get some mad props. Because Beedrill is a hilarious Pokemon. Pokemon's on the hook. Pokemon's on the hook. What do we got? It's Goldeen. No, no. No. Okay, so, this area is pretty much exhausted. Go down here. What do we got? We have nothing. And we have 36 steps. And I just used up like 20 of them to get this max revive. Alright, so how far can we get in here? One. Oh, we're down to 1 step. Oh well. Ding dong, time's up. Your safari game is over. Did you catch a fair share? Come again. I think we got a good share, or a good amount of Pokemon from that. Like, I think we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Our Pokedex is stacking up, and we're pretty much in the green right now. So Sage used Cut, Swing, and I think it's this house. Let's see. See, there's an old guy. And we gave the old teeth, the gold teeth, the gold teeth to the warden. No one could understand a word that I said. Like when you would try to talk to him and he didn't have his teeth in his mouth, he'd be like or something like that. It'd be really funny to listen to if it had voice acting. So we are going to go to our TM case and we're going to teach strength to someone who can learn it. Wow, we got 4 people who can learn it. I'm gonna teach it to Zapata, because Zapata has a move that can be lost. Let's see, Slam has 80-75, Strength has 80-100. I think it's pretty much better. So 1, 2, and poof! Zapata forgot Slam and Machine set. Now Zapata learns Strength. Now what that's gonna do is we're going to see. Let's see, can we teach anything else? Nah. So what that's gonna do right here, because we have our 4th badge from Erica, we can use Strength, and now we can move boulders. And we got a rare candy off of that. Alright, so thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. This is episode 26. It's been BelieveInPlay. Thanks again for watching, and in the next episode, we're going to take on the gym. I'm not sure if we're gonna grind or not. Most likely we are. But until then, thanks for watching. See you later, guys.